Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know what's going on with
I don't
Chris
know.
right
Did it go
now.
through?
Seems like Chris is.
I don't know what's going on with the internet.
Yeah.
Is it the internet?
Something with your internet, man. You got like I don't know what's going on with your internet, man. But hey,
There's a huge delay.
welcome everybody to the Real Talking Real Estate podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Maurice Murphy. I got my man here, Mr. Chris Allen.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hopefully you can hear me good, man. I'm out here, taking a little vape spot, and so hopefully the internet's gonna be good for y'all. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Welcome
everybody to another week.
There we go.
There we go.
Now I was about to see everybody. The person that's watching can that just hopped on. Can they tell us if they can hear both of us? Whoever's watching out there in TV and podcast land, whatever you want to call it, can you hear us? Just drop a comment in the comment section saying, "Yep, you can hear us." Yeah, Chris is just frozen again, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Yep. So Paulette can hear us. She said yes. Cool. Thank you so much, Paulette. Appreciate you checking in on the show, and you can hear us. I don't know what's going on with Chris right now. His internet's a little flaky. Let me do this while he's doing that. Let me go ahead and pay some bills on the Real Talking Real Estate podcast. Let's see. What does she say? She's got me. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and pay some bills really quick while waiting on Chris to come back.
Hi, I'm Linda Garcia with Mortgages by Linda. We have over 21 years of experience in the mortgage industry, and we work with 15 different wholesale lenders to get you the lowest interest rates. We provide excellent customer service and look forward to helping you with your mortgage.
All right. That is Mortgages by Linda. Excuse me, Miss Linda Garcia. You can reach her at 1-877-TEAM-MBL. That's 1-877-TEAM-MBL or mortgagesbylinda.com. My co-host, I don't know what happened. I guess he has some shaky internet. I'm gonna go ahead and keep rolling with the show since I'm solo dolo right now. Let's see. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he says he's coming back. Okay, no problem. See him when he gets back. So if you don't know, you're watching the Real Talking Real Estate podcast. Hey, so I want you guys to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this content on your social media. You can find us on at Real Talking Real Estate podcast. So like, share, and subscribe. We have a YouTube channel right now up. We have a business page that we broadcast live for our show. So give us a thumbs up if you're in the content that we're putting out every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Also, head on over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. It's over, I don't know, since April we've had doing interviews. So go over there and subscribe to the channel. Real Talk in Real Estate, all one word. Real Talk in Real Estate, one word. So get on, do those social media things, share the content, and keep plugging along with us. Appreciate everybody. All right. So now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about some more business. First off, our guest, Ms. Jessica, could not make it today. She had another obligation. So we're going to try to reschedule that some other time. One more promotion that I have before we get the show started, whenever Chris comes back, we'll get that going on. So we have the superstars and at the sea. So we are doing a Real Talking Real Estate 2024 cruise. As Real Talking Real Estate cruise in June. I think it's June 7th to June 10th. Locations, times, and prices. I'll wait till Chris comes back to talk to you all about that. But just know that the Real Talk Real Estate has a cruise coming up next year for 2024. So we got some amazing things coming up. Big things we got going on, and we're going to continue giving value and bringing a lot of events here in our local area. All right. I don't know what's going on with Chris right now, so I guess I'll just keep plugging along. What else we got going on right now? Everybody's wrapping up the year. We're basically some people are on cruise control, some people are taking vacations, some people are doing what they do during this holiday time. So enjoy the time off. If you are taking a little time off during the holiday seasons and your real estate business. But if you still got your foot in the gas, hey, keep it going. Get that first quarter of 2024 popping and get your business popping out there. So it's up to you what you want to do with your business. Everybody knows real estate is your own business. There's nobody supervisors. There's no boss. There's nobody telling you what you have to do. So if you're taking vacations, I know a couple of agents I've talked to, they say they're going on vacation. If you're going on vacation, be safe and come back safely. So right now I'm just waiting on Chris. I'm kind of trying to fill some time, man. I guess he has some bad internet. I don't know what he got going on, but we'll just keep the show rolling until he comes back. What do you want to talk about? So we had a couple of notes here we want to talk about while I'm thinking about it. We've talked about the cruise. So if you don't know, the cruise is coming up next year. And those of you just coming in, we don't have a guest this week. She could not make it. She had another obligation for her son. So we could not get her on the podcast for today. So we talked about the cruise already. Got the cruise coming up June 7th to June 10th. We got the Real Talking Real Estate cruise. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Listen, hey,
he's back.
I'm back.
He got some good internet. I don't know what happened the first time.
I'm in my room. Hopefully, you can't see all that stuff in the background. If you can see us in the background, Doc, can you just let me know?
I just see a TV on the wall. That's all I see.
You see the TV on the wall. Okay. Let me see if I can scoot it down a little bit. You still see a TV on the wall?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you don't see none of that stuff in the background.
No, I don't see enough in the background.
Cool.
No.
What's up, everybody?
Yep. So, man, while you've been out, man, I've talked about a few things. The cruise, you can talk about it again if you want to. I'll let you. I'll put the flyer up here really quick.
Yeah,
kind of talk about what's going on with the cruise, places, what we going on, all that good stuff.
We got some, man. You and I have been in the trenches. We started this show in April. I think it was April, right?
April
2023. And when we got together, we just talked about all the stuff that we had going on, the stuff that we wanted to accomplish. And one of the things that we talked about at that particular meeting was putting together a big cruise. Putting together a cruise, just an opportunity for people to come. Doesn't really matter what company you're with. Just come and just have a good time with each other and collaborate and mingle and network, because so many deals are done through the network that, it's going to really help the individuals elevate their game. Sometimes sometimes not really about what you know, sometimes really about who you know. And, we want to put together an event. We got so many different events this year in 2024, but we want to put together an event that just allowed everybody to come together, network with each other, have a good time, share ideals, share concept, get to know one another on a personal level, not just somebody that you've seen the picture of, but to really get to know each other. And so we're so excited to have this cruise, the very, very first. This is our official first cruise. We talked about doing one every single year, and every year it's going to get bigger and better. This is going to be the first official cruise. There's a link somewhere. I don't know if you want to post that link up, but there's a link.
No, I don't have a link.
You don't have the link. Okay, so the link for the Eventbrite. For the Eventbrite.
Yeah.
That's the official link, because right now we're doing pre-registration, and what we're going to do, because we know it's going to get sold out. So if you're interested, go do the pre-registration. You ain't got to put no money up. Just show the fact that you're interested in going on the cruise. And then in January, I think we said the end of January, that's when we're actually going to officially launch it. So we're going to start with the people that register first and allow them the opportunity to pick their rooms and all that type of stuff. And then we'll release the rest of it to the public. So if you're definitely interested in going, you definitely want to check out the link. I know my page got the link. It's an Eventbrite page, and we'll probably post it somewhere. If anybody got it on here, post it. But go out there, register for the event. The cruise is going to be somewhere in the Bahamas, I believe it is. But we got a private little island, all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to have a great time.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Miss Kalika. It's going to be an amazing event. So, yeah, 2024, we got some amazing things going on. Hey, man, also, I know we haven't talked about it officially yet, but we'll probably be doing an anniversary party for our first year of the Real Talking Real Estate in April, sometime in April. So be on the lookout for that too. I mean, we got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. I remember when we talked about that idea about doing the official anniversary party, man. That's gonna be huge. We talked to, I know you and I kicked around ideas, and in fact, Maurice and I've been kicking around ideas. Should it be black tie, come suited and booted? Should it be casual? Should we do theme? So go ahead and give us some comments. Reach out to us, give us some comments, show us your ideas. We might take those ideas into consideration. So should it be black tie? Should it be theme? Should it be masquerade? We got all these types of ideas in our minds. So go ahead and help us out a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we got that going on. So we got the holiday. I'm not holiday. Goddamn. We got the anniversary party.
Right? We live, right?
Bro, this is a live show. Damn, ain't no cuss words in the Bible.
Okay, Angie Lawson says she coming in her Alabama gear.
And I'm throwing her ass right over side too. All right, let's keep it going. Like I said. All right, so what we got? So we got the anniversary party, and then we got the cruise coming up next year. And we got a bunch of other events like we normally did this year. So Angie, if you come with that Alabama crap on, I'm definitely throwing you over the side. So
hey, wait a minute, ain't you from Alabama?
That don't mean crap, bro. I went to Auburn University.
You from that, but that's not your team.
It's like this. Think about it. You from what, Indiana, right? So you from Fort Wayne, right?
Yeah, South Bend.
South Bend. The South Bend, like let's see, what is this?
That'd be Notre Dame.
Gary. This Gary food with
I get you. Bend? Right.
You see what I'm saying? Inside that,
there's a rivalry inside of Alabama.
Exactly. It's a rivalry inside of every state. It's like Jacksonville and Miami. Back in the day. So same thing.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Angie Lawson said
and here's the funny thing about Angie. Angie never been to Alabama. I don't even know where she come from. She's from Massachusetts.
She from Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
What's their team out there?
Like the Patriots, who are trash right now. So I don't know what. Like they don't even have a college team.
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like there's shots fired in your direction.
Like, I'm confused on how you become an Alabama fan. Never been to the state. Don't even know what it looks like. So I'm just like, you just jumping on the wagon. Like, I don't even want to have a conversation with you.
Sometimes you got to jump on the bandwagon, Doc. Sometimes you got to jump on the bandwagon.
No, you don't, man. People get killed, bro. People get killed and shot and stabbed back home when them two teams play, man. It ain't no game. She just jumping on something.
Angie, listen, Angie, we ain't trying to do all that, Angie. Okay,
I ain't trying to do all that, but keep it real. You ain't from Alabama, never been there. At least if you been there, I could be like, okay, you been there. You ain't never stepped foot in the state. Come on now. Stop it.
That's what's up. All right. Well, so how many events did we actually? I mean, we put on probably what? I mean, we had a mastermind event.
Man, we had several mastermind events, man.
Several mastermind events.
4 or 5 mastermind events. We had a CE course. We had a few mix and mingles. What do you call them? Mingles and mixes.
So we didn't put on at least 10.
I would say at least
10 or 12 events this year.
Yeah.
Since April.
Yeah, since April last year.
You know what I'm saying?
Of this year.
Yeah, this year of 2023. We still in 2023. April 2023. We didn't put on 10 or 12 different events bringing value to agents. You know what I'm saying? You and I, I'm amazed of how many times you and I get hit up and just say thank you. Somebody hit us up the other day. I don't know if you got that video, man. Totally out the blue. Young lady hit me up, said, I watched the show last night with Cece, and it changed the course of her business. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, you guys don't realize how much value that you're actually bringing to the everyday real estate agent. And I said, that's powerful, man. And it goes to show when you and I sat down, I remember it. We didn't do it in April. This is probably March timeframe.
Yeah, February timeframe.
February timeframe. You and I sat down and met over there at Bahama Breeze.
Yep.
Bahama Breeze here in Jacksonville, Florida. Listen, Bahama Breeze. We're gonna give you one more shout out before we come and ask you for some money. So Bahama Breeze over there on Town Center.
One of those restaurants in the Town Center.
One of those restaurants in the Town Center.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them. So.
And we wrote down exactly what we wanted to do and what was the mission of the podcast, what was the mission of us connecting. And you and I both agreed that one of the things we wanted to make sure of is that we brought value.
Yep.
It wasn't about Chris. It wasn't about Maurice. It wasn't about it was about creating a platform where we create value because we knew what we were looking for and we knew that box that we wanted to check off. And one of the things that we both agreed upon, amongst many, but one of the main things that we agreed upon is that we want to be able to be authentic, real, and just bring authentic information. And brother, we're doing that. We're doing that.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's been a great, what is this? 8, 9 months.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that have been on the show to really give us that the platform and to bring those nuggets, bring those jewels, and bring a lot of value to the agents. I greatly appreciate it, man. I mean, words can't describe how we try to put the guests together. We try to get their schedules straightened out. I mean, it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff y'all don't be seeing. Y'all just think they come on here and just say, all right, nah, we got the show mapped out for like 2 months ahead of time. So for you all agents who have been on the show and you all who have going to come on the show in future shows, greatly appreciate you all making that time for that hour block every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. to give us your story. I mean, we've had a couple people crying. I mean, we had some amazing things, man.
You had some.
Oh, well, I had. Okay, I had. It wasn't it wasn't an intentional cry. I just asked a question. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I think as leaders, you got to sometimes ask tough questions. And I mean, the show that's the premise of the show. You got to ask tough questions. If you won't come on the show and don't want to answer questions, then what's the point of having you on here? Because people really don't know your story. And that's what makes the show so authentic and so original, because they only know you now. They don't know you back then. They don't know you when you got fired. They don't know when the crash happened and you had a job. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that. They don't know that the bottom fell out, the economy in 2008, and you were struggling to try to even get any deal. So no, they don't know all that. They just know you now that you've come over that hurdle and you're killing it now, but we don't really know what it used to be to struggle. So I want to give the people what they need, and what they need to understand is that everybody doesn't get this thing like that.
Right.
It's a process. It's a journey. So that's what the show does. It gives people's journeys of how they got to where they are. So
when you talk about the thing that's been the common theme amongst all the agents that we had was perseverance, man. And
absolutely.
You just talked about that, to be able to see the people. Because I don't think I think we probably had one or two guests that came on the show, and it was Rosary from the beginning to the end. It was Rosary. I think we had one or two, maybe two guests. But the majority of the guests on the show, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. Some of them in foreclosure and bankruptcy, and some of them in divorces, going through a divorce, and there was struggle along the way. And one of the common things amongst them all was the perseverance to get to the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that people miss that in this industry. It's like, it ain't $1 million listing. It ain't list this house. It ain't selling sunset. It ain't that. That's TV. That's scripted. But when you out here in these real estate streets doing this thing on a for real level, man, this thing is painful at times. This thing is, I want to give up at times. This thing is, I got to have a backbone at times. This thing is, you make me mad. I want to slap you across your skull sometimes. You know what I'm saying? This is what it really is. And people miss that, and they get so caught up on these shows that they think that it's supposed to be that all the time. And it's not that. You can make a hell of a living in this industry. You can change your life, but you're gonna have to go through some stuff, and you're gonna have to have some perseverance. You're gonna have some tenacity. You're gonna have to have that grit. You're gonna have to have that dog in you in order to get to that other level.
Absolutely, man. I mean,
yeah. Joanna Torres, listen, man. We got some folk, man, that just rock with us. That just rock with us. They've been rocking with us from the beginning. And Joanna Torres, Angela, these young ladies have been rocking with us since the beginning of the show. You know what I'm saying? And they support everything that we do. So shout out to the squad. We need to call them the squad. Like, hey, don't Beyonce got the beehive or something? Beyonce got the beehive.
We're not gonna have no damn beehive on here, man. No,
we don't have to call it the beehive.
We're not gonna call it no hive. No,
we can come up now. We can come up with something. Listen, what should we call? Hey, go in the comments if you got an idea of what we can call our squad. since Maurice don't want to call it the Beehive.
No, we're not doing that. No.
We got to come up with something. So when we on stage, we got to throw up a symbol or something. Can we have a symbol?
Oh, no.
hand
I
gesture?
mean, no, we can't copy something that what somebody else got. No, we're not doing
old.
Rock Nation. No, we're not
That's
doing
old right
Rockefeller.
there.
No,
He ain't using it.
Yeah, until he comes suing us, talking about he got. I didn't learn. I don't fool with people's trademarks no more, man. Real NAR got me, so I don't fool with that no more. Y'all know.
Oh yeah, you the one right here taking people the trademark.
I didn't. Hey, everybody uses realtor. Let's keep it real, man. Come on, stop playing.
Hey, listen.
Everybody calls himself some type of realtor.
Listen, we got to come up with something. So if y'all got an idea what we can call the crew, the squad, let us know. I think it's a great idea. Maurice not for it. Angie Lawson said, Maurice, change your attitude.
No, Maurice has the best attitude on the show. Like, I have the best attitude on the show because I want to keep the show like it says in the title, real talk, and that's what you're gonna get from me.
That's it, baby. I love
and
it.
I ain't even had no drink, so you know I'm
Oh,
cool.
you know,
I'm
listen.
cool.
Did I ever see Maurice when he have a little list? You don't know what's
Like,
going on. Listen.
Just imagine when I have a couple of Hennessy's in me and a shot of tequila. I'm really on one. So no.
He really on one when he have a couple shots of tequila. I don't even know what that is all about.
See? See, look at my girl Sarah.
Oh,
yes, he does. What did she say? Yes, he does. He keeps it real. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it, Sarah. Sarah, I love it. Sarah's another. See, Sarah, if I had the name we can call you, I could say Sarah's a part of that squad, Beehive squad.
Oh,
but since
Lord,
we don't want to have that
Beehive stuff.
I'm just saying, hope. I don't know. We got to come up with something.
Lord, now
we got to come up with something. Don't get it.
Listen. We is not finna get sued on the show because you want to throw the diamond symbol up.
Okay, listen. We do background. I don't know something.
I don't need no more. I don't need no more cease and desist letters in my email box. I've had enough.
That's it. Let's talk, man. Let's talk about some of the guests. Is any? Let's talk about some of the guests that we've had on the show, man.
I mean, CC was a good guest that we just had last week.
Yeah. What resonated you about that? Anything stick to your mind? Anything particular?
Anything stuck to my mind about CC? Yeah, I mean, I think her. The one big thing was that she mentioned in her interview is, I think, I don't know if you said it or she said it, but it's so easy to create a goal that's big than a small goal. You put that same amount of effort into setting that goal. So why not put a big goal? Mm-hmm. So that was one of the big takeaways I had from the interview. And I mean, she's doing it at a high level. She's doing some amazing things, and I'm just happy to see the sister doing well and doing great in the community. So yeah, I mean,
I think that was powerful as well, man. I remember one time, man, probably some years ago, I was involved in a network marketing company and selling coffee. And there was a young man by the name of Houghton Buggs that was involved in that particular company. And Houghton had hit like a major level of success. I mean, this cat was probably making $1 million a month, you know, in 2010, right? In 2010, 2011, he's probably making about $1 million a month, just hitting the game. He was hitting it strong. And we was in a conference one time, and he had talked about dreams and goals. And he said if he had to go back in time, he would dream bigger. He said because when he first understood about the power of dreams and the law of attraction and all that kind of cool stuff, his vision and his dream wasn't big enough. So he said that he wished that he would have dreamed bigger sooner, right? Because he talked about that. He talked about how that dream, that it takes you to dream a small dream, it takes you just as much effort to dream a big dream. So if you believe that dream is going to come true, why not just dream big? Mm-hmm. Right? Why not just go ahead and shoot for what they say, shoot for the stars, shoot for the moon, and you'll hit the stars. Yep. But so many people, they just shooting for, you know, somebody, CC talked about, I just want to make $100,000 a year. And this other guy was talking about, I want to make $500,000 a year. You know, yep. Why not go ahead and dream for that big one and then set your goals and set your target towards that. And then you'll hit somewhere in the middle somewhere. So dream big, y'all. Dream big.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Hey, what guest card stood out to you?
Katrina always stands out when she talked about, you know, because I'm in that same lane. Like, I'm a collaboration person. She talked about on her podcast that we did with her. She talked about how you can't have a scarcity mentality. There's enough out here for everybody. Like if you and I get on this show, Maurice, and we lay out every gem, every jewel, every technique, every script that we could come up with, we could fully lay that thing out on this podcast, and it wouldn't change you and I's money, not so one bit.
No,
because we don't have a scarcity mentality. We realize that you can go out there, Maurice, and you can kill the game and crush it. That has nothing to do with my money that I'm gonna get. I can go out there and kill it and crush it, and that has nothing to do with the money that you're gonna get, because there's no scarcity mentality. We believe that we live in a land full of abundance. Our Father sits on a hill, on the top of a hill, like he the God. So we understand where our source comes from.
Absolutely.
Right, and He owns it all. And so the scarcity mentality is foreign to me, because you know, you and I, we ain't gonna call them out, but we've had listen, y'all, we've had successful top agents here in the city of Jacksonville. Maurice, do not, I know how real you get sometimes. Do not shout no names out.
I'm not gonna say nothing, man. I'm listening to what you said. Go ahead.
I see a twinkle in your eye. We've had top agents that we've asked to be on this show, but because they have a scarcity mentality, they refuse to do it. Refuse. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to. Brokers don't want their agents to come on the show because of that scarcity mentality.
An exact words said to me, "What do I need to be on your show for?"
Right.
I said, "Well, damn you too. Okay, whatever. You know,
it's
cool. I'm gonna tell like it is. Like Chris gonna leave some stuff out. I'm not leaving nothing out. I had a dude told me, I ain't calling no name.
I ain't trying to get canceled.
Dude told me, said, like, why you want me on your show?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm not gonna give up my information. I'm not
Jacksonville. Oh,
I'm not gonna give up that information.
I don't think I'm the right fit for your show. I said, okay, cool, no problem. And I moved.
In other words, he didn't want to give up the gems. He didn't want to give up the jewels. He didn't want to show you his blueprint.
Look here, man.
Man, listen. That's
Your
okay.
blueprint ain't no different from anybody else's blueprint that came before you. Stop it. Like, let's keep it real now. The blueprint that most people have today has been going on for years and years and years, and I'm learning that so much now. The only thing they do is add a little technology to it.
That's
the same blueprint. So stop with this. It's the blueprint. No, it's not. It's the same thing that people been doing for the Tom Ferries, the Mike Ferries. The dude been doing since the 70s and 80s. Now you're gonna say, oh, you got a different blueprint. No, you don't. You got the same thing everybody else doing.
Maurice was hot that day.
Like, oh, that's what you do? Well, forget it. And it don't bother me. It don't faze me at all. My grandma used to say, one monkey don't stop no show. The show keeps going. So
there's a song like that too. I like that song too. That's a little song out there too. I love it. I love it. But man, that was, no scarcity mentality. So Katrina, and man, it's hard to, because every last one of our guests that we've had, man, there's a nugget that they dropped. Man, listen, Maurice, I'm gonna talk to, man, we should come up. Ooh, man, I got another idea, brother. I got another idea. I come up with some ideas that we might have to put something together. We might have to get it.
You're absolutely right, Angie. There's so many agents out there that would love to come on the show. I've had agents say, hey, I would love to be on the show. Just let me know when. I'll be there. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I'm like, man, nobody got time for, you don't want to be on the show? Hey, no problem.
Keep it moving.
That's cool. I see you. I say what's up to you, but I mean, whatever. I ain't got time for that.
Let me ask you a question, Maurice. Let's do this. Hey, can we add somebody to the show?
So yeah, we can add somebody to the show, but it ain't gonna be till January, February time frame.
No, I'm talking about on this show live. Can somebody come on live?
Who you got on the show? Who you got on the show right now?
Who we got? Angie Lawson's out there, Jamisha, Sarah. Let's add somebody to the show and give us your thoughts about what have you learned from the show.
I don't think you can add them on the show. They can ask some questions in the comments. And if you send them in the link.
Yeah, send a link. Let's see. I'm gonna send a link. Hold on 1 second. This is something we never did this before. We're gonna see. Angie Lawson, can you be on the show? If you want to be on the show, we're gonna give somebody a quick little link. If you hit that link,
Exactly, Angie. You can't reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already been created. So stop it. Just add a little technology to it.
If somebody hit that link, they're gonna be on the show. Who can hit that link?
Let's see who we got.
Who gonna be on that? If you click that link real quick,
man, nobody's about to do that. You think they if somebody
Sarah,
I don't think. Okay, let's see. It's 6:30. I'm gonna say by 6:35. Ain't nobody gonna click that link.
Okay, all right, we'll see. Click that link. We'll bring you on the show real quick. You can show your face, show some love. We ain't never done that before, but hey, we're gonna try it and see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Click that link. So what else we got?
What else we got? I don't know.
I mean, we supposed to have somebody on the show tonight, wasn't we?
Yeah, we're supposed to have someone on the show, but we kind of had to have an impromptu, figure it out as we go type show. I mean, it's kind of what happens. She said, "Yeah, I'm trying."
Yes, she's trying. Yes, she's trying. Click it, Angie. Right. Click it.
She must be feeling better because she's trying to get on the show. She said she sounded like Red Man the other day. I talked to her.
She might want to come on the show and talk about you in the Alabama.
Man, this is a real estate show. This is not sports generated.
Angie, what are you trying to do? Shut it. Oh, okay. She said, "Shut it down." Come on, Angie. Come on, click it. We ain't got all day now. Maurice only gonna give you till 6:35.
Yeah, if you ain't know by 6:35, you ain't trying to get on here.
You ain't trying it. The only thing you gotta do is click that link. It should be taking you right on in.
Man, nobody trying to jump on this show, man.
Man, so
what else we gotta talk about?
What do you got planned for the rest of the year? I know we got a couple events coming up. We got some. Did we pay some bills? Did we pay some bills already?
And we did. Man, we did that while you was taking a sabbatical at the beginning of the show.
Listen,
we did all that.
First of all, I wasn't gone that long. Okay.
Hey, you was gone enough for long enough for me to run the promo for the.
I told you hold them down. Hold it down.
The promo for the cruise. The promo. I had to start thinking of stuff to say because.
Hey, did you do the promo for the cruise with the reel?
Yeah, with the real talk. Yeah, here go Angie right here.
I see Angie. Let's see.
And she will be in the car driving.
Of course, in the car driving.
I'm driving. I'm over here speaking to y'all. Good evening.
Good evening. What's on your mind, Angie? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Angie Lawson from TNT, transaction coordinator to the Star.
What's on my mind? I mean, I want to hear. Listen. Let me interview both of y'all real quick. Let me do that. I want to know. I'm gonna start with Maurice. What made you come into real estate?
Oh, me?
She said, yeah,
oh, that's easy. Like I didn't want no job. That's pretty simple. I didn't want a job. So after retiring from the military, I knew I didn't want no job. I didn't want to go back to getting up. I didn't want to be controlled. Basically, that's why I didn't want a job anymore. So
you would say that's the reason, or do you have what drives you? What drives you every day to get up and put on your clothes and make those phone calls, meet these agents? What drives you? What is your what's your why behind it?
That is a great question, and I'm going to answer it as real as I can. And it may not be the cliche answer, but I have a means to an end in real estate. Like I don't see myself selling real estate till I'm 60, 70 years old. Mm-hmm. Probably, let's see, I'm in my mid-40s now. Probably about another good 10 years, maybe till 60, and it's a wrap after that. I'm retired then. So I feel like at this point, and at this stage of my career, real estate is a means to an end. And with an unlimited amount of, like, real estate, you can make as much money as you want to, or you can make as little money as you want to. So right. I feel like with an unlimited supply of opportunities, business, like, why not real estate? Like, I can set myself up to where I can get passive income through rental properties. I can set myself up to where I'm getting passive income, you know what I'm saying, with Airbnbs, whatever investments. So this is the lick to me. Like, why not? I mean, I have no boss. I can do what I want to do. Today I decided I was going to just, do a little bit of work. And I did a little bit of work. I took a little quick nap about 3 o'clock. And then I finished my work off for the day. Where else can you do that at?
Right. That's good.
Where else can I decide to say, I'm going to go take a lunch and meet with a friend? Where else can I say, I'm going to go to to a coffee and meet with a realtor friend? Where else can I go and say, I got my entire schedule to plan out for myself? And I think that was my whole reason behind why I wanted to get real estate, because I didn't want to have a job. I really did not want to have a job.
I completely understand. Now, when you entered real estate, this is a follow-up question.
Yep.
Did you enter full-time or did you
I
slowly?
was full time. For me, my wife was still in the military at the time. So when I went full time, the finances were still good. So I had that stability of, even if this real estate thing don't work out, I have stability to where, okay, the bills, at least the bills gonna get paid. If nothing else happens, the bills will get paid, lights won't get turned off, we won't get kicked out of our house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was. Now I know everybody don't have that setup or have that way of living when they first go into real estate,
Mhm.
and they have to adjust to what is going on. I mean, it's just
It
the
is
way
what
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
It is what
Right,
it is. Yeah.
right. Do it scared, as I say. Um, so I'm gonna ask Chris the same question. What
Mm.
brought you into real estate, and what's your why behind your purpose? What is of being in real estate? What is the why behind it?
Yeah, great question once again. For me, I would have to echo Maurice. There was a means to an end. When I first got into the industry, I was looking for an opportunity that was going to afford me the lifestyle that I wanted, and real estate was the fastest and the easiest way to get to where I wanted. I knew that it wasn't going to be a 9 to 5 job. I knew it wasn't going to be working at Merrill Lynch, Blue Cross, none of that. It wasn't going to give me the lifestyle I wanted. So real estate was the easiest access that I saw longevity. I saw the possibilities that what could be with the real estate game.
Yep.
She
Keep
cut
going.
off. She went through a bad. She went through that
I
9-8,
don't know.
whatever.
I don't know where she
Let me
went.
finish, let me finish it.
Go ahead.
So I wanted to be able to find an opportunity that was going to give me the lifestyle that I wanted in the shortest amount of time, with the possibilities of the short amount of time. And real estate was that catalyst that was able to allow me to do that. And I want to echo Maurice. It was a means to an end, and I saw the long-term play. And yeah, I saw the long-term play. And for me, it wasn't going to be, I want to sell real estate for, 70, 80, 90 years old. That didn't look attractive to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Lock boxes, that didn't look attractive to me. So I knew that it had to have something that was going to have a end game to it. So 60 years old, I'm like Maurice. I don't want to be selling and showing. In fact, it's probably going to be sooner than that, but I don't want to be showing and listing no houses or whatever. I want to be able to build a team, coach, train, motivate, and get on to the next level. And that's the end game for me.
I would also say this. I want to say this too. I could have easily, and I mean easily, have gotten a government job when I retired. I could have walked up and said, hey, talk to a few people, know some people, say, hey, let's get this GS12, GS13 job easily. But I didn't. I wanted to do something different, and real estate was my outlet. And you got to think too, for me, I owned properties before I came out of the military. So I own a couple of rental properties right now, even before I retired. So I said, wait a minute, I might can get first dibs on properties as a realtor and start just buying them myself. Well, why would I sell them to anybody else? I'm trying to build my wealth. So that's how I looked at it too. I mean, I was like, damn, I can get first dibs on properties, find out what's going on, and have first access to buying them. So that's kind of what I did.
Mine was in 1996. I was in my 20s. I was like 26 years old. And my then wife, we were buying houses in that Springfield market. And we had bought a couple of those houses and fixed them up and things like that. And I met an investor. And this investor was a multi-millionaire. And he saw something inside of me. And he was like, basically, if you find the properties and help me fix them up, I'll split the money with you. So we did that for about 2 years. And then unfortunately, he passed away. And so my only alternative that I saw that was going to still give me the lifestyle was real estate. So, and that's how I actually jumped into the real estate game, thinking that same thing. Well, if I became a real estate agent, then I can find these properties to allow me the opportunity to buy these properties and bid on these properties and then turn around and flip them. So that was the gateway into my real estate career.
And I think that's important, of your whys and your purpose behind going into real estate, because, I've been in the industry now for almost 3 years, and I feel like I observe a lot, and I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. You guys are better than anybody, but what I'm saying is I feel like people come into real estate with an like epiphany, like just like, oh, I'm gonna go in and do X, Y, and Z, and I'm gonna become the best realtor out there, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But in reality, they don't realize that there's a lot of work that needs to be done to be successful in this game. And coming from the side I'm on, in the real estate side, which is compliance and making sure things follow through, a lot of these agents, and I'm going to say it straightforward, they don't know what's a timeline. They don't know how to write a contract. They don't know. They're only chasing the bag. And that's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Not in this industry. I have you guys have had a lot of agents, excellent agents, and I think Cece said it best last week, where she explained that if you're chasing the money, you're not gonna be successful. It's gonna vanish right away. Basically, it's gonna be a one-time hit, basically, because you need to know the foundations, just like anything in life. How, when you ride a bike, you got to start with the pedals and you got to start with all that. You got to learn every step of the way before you blossom, basically. But everybody wants to get to the top first before learning the fundamental of things. So when I look at contracts, I speak to other agents, and I'm like, oh my God, they're so great. They're so great because that's what the media portrays and that's how they carry themselves. But when you see the work behind their job, it's like, you could be 10 times better if you just understood the fundamentals behind everything.
That's good. Go give a shout out to your business and what do you do? And we ain't had you on the show yet. We're gonna have to have you on the show. But go ahead.
Officially, not unofficially.
No, it's cool. I'm Angie Lawson. I am the owner of TNT, which is Top Notch Transactions. So basically, what I do is, once you go on the contract, I take you from the start to the finish of that contract and make sure that you're in compliance, making sure that everything gets meet within the contract that reflects, and that that your buyer or your seller or the agents or all parties involved are all on the same page, and we get to the closing line with no problems. That's all. Simple. It's deeper than that, but this is, again, I'm just here. I'm here to help my fellow men. My fellow partners. And I'm not, if you want to know more, you know where to reach me. That's all. But all I do want to say that I appreciate you guys doing this show weekly. This is a tool that people don't understand. That's free. You know what I'm saying? Free. People come on here and throw gems, and all it takes is an hour of your time. And I feel like the people you guys have brought on, it has been amazing, from top producers to brokers. Like I said, last week is one of them that I could say that I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It was amazing. Even top producers, you guys had a couple of them that I'm just like, you want to know what their secrets are, and they're not afraid to share it, because like I said, this is not a wheel that's been created yesterday. It's been invented years ago. So just add on to that sauce of what your style is and make it pure and intentional what you're.
Yep.
That's good. We lost her again.
Oh no, I think we lost her again.
Yeah. But that's Angie Lawson, man. She has been, she's been down for the show since the very beginning. She's amazing. I think she does have a real estate license too, right? If I'm not mistaken, she's a real estate agent, but she has a company called TNT, which is a transaction coordinating company. She can help you, do all your little files and get everything from start to finish. And
she's bilingual too, so she speaks Spanish so fluently. Yep, she's fluent in Spanish. She's a Dominican, so yeah. So if you got Spanish clients, English clients, she can help you out.
That's good.
I think we lost her. So
we lost her.
So do we have any other takers?
Any other takers? Anybody else want to hit that little link? Okay,
she's back. There we go. Let's see. Let's get her back on the stage. There we go.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
That's okay. So real quick, Angie, go ahead and tell everybody how they can actually get in contact with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get in contact with me through Instagram, your agent Angie02, through Facebook, Angie Lawson. My website is www.tntjacksonville.com, Angie at tntjacks.com. You know, just call me and we can set a consultation up and we could talk. And, you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I'm okay with that, but I'm here to bring value.
You got an email too? Did you put out an email?
Yep, Angie at tntjacks.com.
All right.
All right. As always, we appreciate you. Keep rocking.
Thank you. Did you have any other questions before you left?
No, I didn't. I appreciate you guys, though. Have a good evening.
Appreciate it. Good to see you feeling better.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Anybody else? Any other takers?
We got about 15 minutes. Anybody else take us? Come on here. I want to see Sarah come on here.
Sarah, come on in here, Sarah. Sarah, come on in here.
Doing right now.
We're Joanna. Joanna, come on in here. Just click that little link. Jamisha, don't really matter. Whoever you are, just click the link.
Kalika.
Bring you on.
Paulette.
You
all
know,
the people that's in the comment section. Come on in here.
Come on in here. Just, share something with us. Give us a thought, a nugget, a gem. Ask a question. Don't really matter.
Anything.
Don't just be out there in the audience lurking.
All right, man. So what you got planned for the rest of the year, man?
Man, I know we got some Christmas parties we got to go to. You want to do a shout out for that? No, not really.
No, we're not getting no money for that. No, I'm not shouting out nobody else's Christmas party. No.
Whoa, that dog on Maurice, he driving hard.
No,
baby. No,
we ain't getting no sponsorship for that. No,
know, right?
Absolutely.
They should give us a little sponsorship money. I'm telling you.
If that company wants to sponsor, absolutely.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Joanna.
Let's get Joanna on the stage.
Joanna ain't scared. Joanna ain't never scared. Front and center, as always, with her beautiful smile. What's up, Jay?
Hey guys, how are you? Can you guys hear me good?
Yep, we can hear you very well. So you have a question for me and Chris?
I do actually, but it's a fun question. So I want to know, bearded one, what inspired you to do the beard? I know not the name, but the actual, to have the
taking it from somebody else. Go ahead.
All right, so let's tell the story again. So what made me grow the beard? So military career over 20 years, almost 25 years. In the military, you cannot grow a beard, period. You can. It all depends on if you're on deployment. We can grow one, but eventually when you come back home, you have to shave it off. So I decided, you know what? After so many years of shaving, I wanted to grow a beard, and I just wanted to see how it would grow, just to see. And so, first year after getting out, I grew it. I grew it like it was pretty decent beard. I didn't think it was gonna grow that well, and so I got my license right after I got out. And what happened was, I went to a trade show, one of the construction trade shows. And I was just walking around, meeting vendors, just doing my normal networking thing. Just came into the business, like I said. I had probably been in the business maybe a couple of months. And I walked to this table, and this lady says to me, she says, "Hey, I know you from somewhere." I'm like, because at that point in time, I only knew people from either the military, the base, or people I served with. So I didn't know anybody outside of that. So she said, "I know you from somewhere." I'm like, I don't think I know you. And I said, "Well, do I know you from the base? Do I know you from, do you work at one of the bases?" She said, "Nope." "Is your husband in?" She said, "Nope." I said, "Okay, well," she said, "I don't remember your name, but I know your face." And I was like, okay. And that's when my wheels started turning. Okay, so she didn't know my name, but she knew my face with a beard. And I was like, And at the time, after that conversation with her, I went and did some research. Nobody rocked a beard in the real estate business. Back in 2019, you'll see now they rock beards, but back then, nobody had a beard. Everybody had a clean cut face. And so I was like, you know what? This might work out because nobody in Jacksonville is doing this. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to come with a slick name. And I said, the bearded real estate agent. I was like, nah, that don't sound good. How about the bearded realtor? I said, oh, that sounds good. So I did a little research online. It was like 200 or 300 people that had DTHE bearded realtor. And I was like, nah, I got to be different. So I said, how can I be different? So I said, you know what? I'm going to change the E to an A and call it the bearded realtor. And that was how the bearded realtor was born. And then in October 2022, the bearded realtor was ceased and desisted by the National Association of Realtors, and it's only 2 years. So you think now,
Wow.
from August, yeah, about October, so probably 3 years, 3 full years of being called the Bearded Realtor. I received a letter from National Association of Realtors and NEFAR, from the president of NEFAR, stating, "Hey, you got to cease and desist that realtor situation. Take everything off that you had." Because at that point in time, I had my website was the Bearded Realtor, my email was the Bearded Realtor. Anytime I put a hashtag, it was the Bearded Realtor. Like, it was no denying that I was the Bearded Realtor. And people still to this day say, "Hey, you're the Bearded Realtor." I was like, "Yeah, I'm the Bearded Realtor." And so what I did was I had to change it up. And so one of my coaches at the time, she said, "If you ever have this issue, come up with the Bearded One." I was like, that don't sound cool. I want to keep the Bearded Realtor. Because she was like, "You might want to take it off." I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll let it ride." And I let it ride. And then she said, "Put the number 1." But I was like, "Nah, that sounds kind of corny. I want to put the number 1." So I put the 0NE at the end. So that's how I came up with the Bearded One. And people still know me by the beard. Like, nobody has a beard like mine in the real estate game. Let's keep it real. If you out there watching this and got a beard like mine, and you want to go beard for beard, let me know. I'm all for it.
Oh, I love
No,
it.
that's true. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody, but and especially here in Jacksonville.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's all patchy. It trying their hardest, and it just ain't coming in. God didn't give you the blessings. I'm sorry. My bad.
The things when before I was even like this is a while ago, I was on YouTube and I saw your video came up and it was like something about grooming your beard, and it was so interesting that I just watched it. I'm like, I don't even need those tips.
I'm gonna say, you trying to grow a beard? Was you trying to grow a beard?
It was like, oh, this is a good video. I don't even have a beard, but
I don't even have a beard. Is she trying to grow one or something?
I'm gonna watch it anyway.
I love it.
I was watching, and it was I was like, that made me watch. And I want to know, Chris, so what inspired you to try to train people, to get on this health and fitness journey that I see you doing now with a lot of people, a lot of agents, trying to get into health? What inspired you?
Well, health and fitness has always been a part of my journey. I never really thought about, taking it to the next level. It's always just been a part of the thing that I do. I've done videos where people see me doing meal preps. I'm in the gym, I'm lifting, I coach people in the gym. I'm doing my thing, and people will stop me and say, "Well, how you do this?" And I'm 52 years old. And I'm doing my thing in there. And so certifications a while back, and did the t-shirt brand, and but never really thought about taking it to the next level. And then I gotta give props what props is due. Katrina and I linked up. She was on her fitness journey, and I started coaching and training her in the gym, and we start to see results. People started to comment on her results that she was getting, and she came back to me and she was like, "You're really good. Have you ever thought about really taking it to the next level?" And at the time I was like, "Nah, this is something I'm just cool with, and if you can get some benefit out of it, let's do it." And then she was like, "Nah." So shout outs to Katrina. She was like, "Nah, I think you really should consider this. Try to do something with it." And so her and I put something together. I put a little package together. She was like, "Yeah, I think that's what you want. I think that's good." So she coached me on some stuff, and I put it out there, and God just blessed it. And immediately within the first couple of weeks, I had like 6 or 7 people that reached out. It's like, let's roll. Paying clients. I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I never thought in that realm. And it's not something, and somebody talked about this one time. They said, when you find something that you would do for free and you're able to maximize that, that's when you operating in it. You know what I'm saying? Because real estate I would do for free. The training and the coaching I would do for free. If getting on the stage and talk about motivation and inspiration and inspiring others, I would do that for free. So now to be able to have an opportunity where I'm getting rewarded and paid for the thing that I would do for free, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Wow. Yeah. So shout out once again to Katrina Abdullah, my homegirl over there, who also just became a mentor over here at our company. So I'm very
I see that. It's going to be a lot of amazing things for a lot of agents coming over.
Yeah. Okay. So she's good. So what about any other questions for Maurice and I? Because before we ask you some questions.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So I have one question.
Go ahead.
I have one question. So, and we're gonna talk about it because I want to talk about it. So you've
Okay.
been in the company for how long now?
It's been almost 3 months.
Okay, so what is the one thing you do not like about EXP?
I don't like that not enough people know about us.
Oh, she must have
look
heard.
who hopped on here.
Look at that now.
Let's get some more people in here. Christina just hopped on.
You must be listening to the show. Is that?
She got on her pajamas and everything.
Wait, she got on pajamas.
Look,
Wait,
I'm in my pajamas.
What you say?
Oh my goodness!
Listen, that's Katrina Abdullah.
What are those giraffe? What is that? Giraffe? Leopards? What is that? What kind of animal is that?
What kind of animal print is that?
You don't know what kind of animal?
You didn't even know.
Cheetahs.
Oh my goodness!
Cheetahs. So
you think about it.
Go ahead, Maurice. You want to finish the question?
No, that was my question. I was just like, what do you want to know? You said, what was the question now?
I think you were.
What was the answer? I'm sorry. I asked what you do not like about the company.
Yeah, that's what you asked.
That I said that not enough people know about us because I get messages all the time like, what's going on? What's EXP? I'm like, the company's been around for a while, but I guess there's a lot of misconceptions and people want to know, what is really EXP. They're like, how do you get in touch with a broker? And I must say, the first time I needed to get something signed by the broker, I got onto EXP World. I had my avatar created. I went on EXP World. It took me about a minute and a half to get it signed after I signed in and I spoke with her. While I was speaking to her, she's like, okay, hold on, let me take a look at it. She went into the file, signed off on it. I was like, wait, that's it? She's like, yep, it's done. You're good to go. I was like, wow. Like, this would have been like me having to go into a physical brokerage, I would have had to been like waiting, for them to sign in. And this was like right away. Like that was so easy. And the support that I get from everybody, around me, and it's, just because we're not meeting in an actual, brokerage, a traditional brokerage, we're still seeing each other all the time, and we're adding like the value that I've seen at so many of the masterminds. It's mind blowing. And I made the comment, if I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm like before it was like Pee-wee real estate, and like this is real estate. This is like what it's all about. This is what I've seen online, and I was like, it's like a complete game changer.
Hey, hold on. Chris is over there quivering right now. He like, man, you can't say that on the show.
You can't say that on the show.
Keep it real, Joanna. Let's go.
Listen.
Stop it.
But it's the truth. Like
Joanna good because she ain't dropped no name, no company. See, Maurice, you be dropping names of companies. At least she ain't got no name, no company.
You ain't gotta be a scientist to put together where she came from. So I'm
Yeah.
I have a question.
You don't know it better. Yeah.
I have a question for Joanna.
Yes.
Okay. Now knowing what you know about joining EXP, do you wish you would have done it sooner?
Yes. Heck yes. Yes. 1,000%. Yeah.
Let's go.
Like I just didn't. I wasn't, like I said, there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and people don't know. So I think once you are educating, it's like a no-brainer. Once you realize the value and what you can accomplish here, it's a no-brainer. I think just people don't know. Like I said, like before I joined EXP, someone told me, no, don't do it. It's a Ponzi scheme. And I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
you know what?
I have heard that before. I've heard
really?
it.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Yes.
But you know what? Working a 9 to 5 and wherever you work, like somebody's gonna be making the most money.
Yeah.
But with EXP, you have the autonomy to run a business how you want to.
Yes.
If you want to be a mentor, if you want to attract agents, if you just want to do real estate and get rewarded for just doing real estate, you really can do whatever you want to do. I'm a coach in 2 different fields, now a mentor, a real estate agent. Like I get to do what I want to do, and it's all supported 100% because of the virtual model.
I love it.
Exactly.
Is that your pit bull?
Yes.
That's the one she be posting up everywhere. First of all, Katrina, I appreciate you jumping on here in your pajamas, and just shows that you stay ready. You stay ready. You listening to the show, and the fact that you're listening to the show, you one of the top agents in the Jacksonville area. You listening to the show. You keep it real and authentic. Is there anything that you want to ask? Any question that you might want to ask of the team, or anything you want to share?
I know that you guys talked about expanding and interviewing agents outside of Jacksonville. Have you booked anybody for the show yet?
We got a waiting list.
Oh, cool.
We got a little waiting list of people, people who want to come on the show. But Maurice and I talked about it, and we just not ready to take us out of Jacksonville. We feel that Jacksonville is such a strong market, and there's so many top agents that's right here in the city that's really going to give credence and credibility to the agents that we want to totally affect right now, which is the people like a Joanna and a Sarah and Jamisa, people that's right here in the city. If they can figure out from top leaders how to get it done, that's what we want to focus on. And have you guys talked about your cruise?
Yep.
We did talk about it. You're going to be on the cruise. You're going to be on the cruise. You're going to be one of the speakers on the cruise. I want to post it. Yeah. All right. So Katrina's actually.
Like you're the beans, huh?
Katrina's actually gonna be one of the guest speakers, but we ain't gonna talk about the other. But Katrina's on the show, so she's gonna be one of the guest speakers, and we shared the idea with you. You thought it was amazing. Tell us what you thought about when we shared it with you. What you thought?
I thought it was something that we're not doing here, and we need to get together and collaborate in more spaces other than just real estate offices and coffee shops. So, real estate's all about having fun, making a great income, and having fun. Right, helping others, collaborating, and I think it'd be great to do it in that kind of atmosphere. And it gives everyone a chance to get into the room. So anybody can get on the cruise ship. Maybe not everybody is, selling a lot of homes or whatever. They could be newer, just getting into the business, but they can certainly get on the cruise ship. And then that's where the magic happens from other trips and things I've gone on, incentive trips and things like that. It's like just sitting out by the pool talking to somebody, and it could really change your whole business just having that one conversation.
And like you talk about being in the room, the opportunities to network with one another, top producers, top agents, and get them over in the corner and say, how do you get this thing done? I need help in this area, and be able to establish that relationship. There's no other better. There's not a better place to do it.
Yeah.
Just Maurice, you got something?
Nope. I don't have anything, man. Show was great. We made it impromptu and made it happen. It was a good
we
show.
got it real quick. Joanna, I'm gonna put you out there, Joanna. Joanna is scared to get on the cruise. So everybody hit up in Joanna's box and let Joanna know that there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Right?
I love the beach. I love the ocean. I love pools, but getting on a cruise, I've avoided it all my life.
It's literally the best vacation. It's the best.
How about we do a resort by the water? All expenses paid, luxury resort by the ocean. That sounds a little bit better.
Joanna, you have to be on the cruise because you're a part of the beehive, the whole thing. You're part of the whole clique, the soul squad. So
no, we have to be. What's it called? I put my comment in there. I think I said Iron Warriors. I like that.
Iron Warriors.
Yes.
Oh, Iron Warriors.
It reminds me. I used to like playing with the little He-Man. I had the He-Man action figures. So that just named.
Oh, got you.
you had the He-Man action figures?
No. What were the girl ones? Wasn't it like She-Ra?
Yeah, She-Ra? But I liked like both of them because He-Man was like that was my favorite cartoon after school.
We got to come up with something. I'm not really feeling the iron because we might get. There's another iron sharpens iron.
Oh, there is.
Well, yeah, iron sharpens iron. So I don't want to get too close to that.
Oh, okay.
I like
I'll think of something.
Anything else you got, Joanna, Katrina? Anything?
Well, you guys are on the cruise, but I'll see you guys when you get back.
No, you're going on it.
Oh, you're going.
You're going.
You're going.
You'll be fine.
We're gonna turn up. We got you covered.
So before we go, I gotta get one more question since we asked some questions. So Katrina, what is the one thing you don't like about EXP?
Oh yeah.
That I don't like?
Yeah. What's the one thing? Because you can go on all day long with stuff that you like. We understand that.
Exactly. What's something you don't like?
Well, I guess if I had to say something overall that I don't like is I know it's a lot of information coming at you all at once, especially for new agents. That's why I wanted to become a mentor to kind of help streamline that. Personally, coming from leadership at another brokerage and coming into EXP, I thought onboarding was seamless for me personally, because I know the kind of paper trail onboarding I was doing. And to me, it's great to be digital. And I would say the other thing that I don't like, and it's not really EXP's fault. It's that a lot of people are great agent attractors, but they're not good coaches and trainers. So they attract these agents, and then the agents are just out there in space. They don't really have anybody, and then they don't get connected. They don't get plugged in. You know, they're not creating that local community for them. So then that ends up coming back and giving EXP a bad rap when that agent has to leave and go to another brokerage because they feel like they're not getting what they need. So,
well, when you mentioned, what do you think that we have put in place to make sure that that doesn't happen? What are some of the things that you think that we put in place to make that?
Well, community is
before you answer that, first thing is you got to pick an agent that's going to sponsor you properly. Let's say that first, because don't pick nobody just because they give you sunshines and rainbows and tell you all this, and then all of a sudden they leave you hanging once you get on.
We've seen that too.
Yes.
Well, they won't really know how to do that though. So I would say this is the advice I give. Look at the organization. Like look deep into the organization, 2-3 tiers up from the person that is bringing you on, and see what they have in place for the end. Because our organization is so tight and so robust, and you know, so many things are in place for the agents to grow and flourish. So like when I'm talking to agents about EXP and they may be talking to somebody else, you know, somebody else called them, you know, 12 months ago, whatever the case may be, I always ask them, what's up with the organization? What training do they have in place? What coaching do they have in place? How often do they meet? How are they creating local community? Things like that.
That's good. That's good. So, Joanna, I know we're going to get off this thing, but last question for Joanna. That was the question that was a statement that Katrina said that she didn't like. Since you've been over here at EXP and within our organization, not just EXP, within our organization, how has that transaction been for you, to this transition?
Oh, the transition? I think it was very smooth, especially going into SkySlope. I love SkySlope. It's very user-friendly. I had a different system. I mean, KV Core, I already knew KV Core before, but SkySlope, that's my favorite. I love like it's very, like you don't need besides like just getting used to everything, all the new features. I think it's great and just onboarding process for me. I have like there's that 800 number that if you do have a question, it's 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's not an operator, like it's not someone far out there. It's like it's someone that can answer the phone and be like, yes, you have to do this and that. I don't know anyone else that has that 24 hours, 7 days. And I've been on my laptop one time. It was like 2 a.m. and I had to call them. Yep, they answer.
They answer
like
crazy.
A minute later.
That's crazy.
That's amazing especially for new agents coming in. That's a huge help.
So Katrina,
also the broker room.
Yeah. So have you ever seen it before, Katrina? 24/7 service from a company?
No, and also too, a lot of people talk about the brokers not being like in an office with you. But I will say that even my broker from, running an office, and I had a broker, director of compliance, he was not available most of the day because we had so many meetings. We had so many challenges, issues. He's doing so much compliance, and agents would complain a lot about not being able to meet with him. But with us, you just go into the broker room and it's like, even if it's not your exact broker, somebody in that stateroom can help you. So I feel like people are always going to make excuses, especially if they're not doing well. Right. But I can tell you that our systems and resources are definitely top notch.
Yep.
That's good.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's wrap it up. You got any final thoughts, Katrina? I'll start with you first since you're on my left.
Well, Katrina, you can talk about your fitness journey. How's that been going for you? Because you around here trying to be a supermodel lately.
Oh my gosh, this guy. The bar too high for me. Y'all gonna see me and be like, what are you talking about?
I see you be posting. I say, Katrina trying to be around here, trying to be a supermodel around here in these streets. Okay.
No, but what I have learned about your health is you always have to have a new goal.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a new goal, it'll just be on the back burner, just like everything else in your life. So my new goal is I'll just say 15 pounds by my birthday, which is January 25th.
Mhm.
And I want to compete in a wellness competition.
It's good.
Like a physique.
Right.
Okay.
Look at Maurice. He's like,
Hey, I'm not saying nothing. I don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say anything. I've watched your journey. I've seen you before. You've made leaps and bounds from when I first met you.
Talk about it, Maurice.
You've come a long way. Like,
oh, look how he said long. Look how long he made that long.
How many O's is that long, Maurice? How many O's?
70 pounds now. That's not like an everyday thing. Most people drop 15, 20 pounds, but 70 pounds.
That's a toddler.
Exactly.
No.
That's a small kid.
That's a 12-year-old.
Exactly. So that's a lot. That's
so
not
now
like
I'm
some
saying
little
it
small
on
amount of
Real
weight.
Talk. So a lot of people gonna hold me accountable now.
Absolutely.
And what did I talked about accountability this morning.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
That's good stuff.
if you don't want to grow, just avoid accountability.
Avoid it.
All right. So Joanna, we're gonna go ahead and
Yes.
wrap this up. We're over time. We
Yeah.
don't want to hold everybody up. I know we still have people watching here. What you got? Final thoughts? Anything you want to talk about?
Yes, I would like to say to all the real estate agents that are struggling right now, do not give up. Failure is not an option. There's always someone you can reach out to if you don't know what you're doing. If someone they're not helping you out, there's always look to the next person. And people are here to collaborate. Don't be afraid of collaboration. Like, you can limit yourself so much if you are opposed to collaborating, and that's a sad thing and terrible thing. I think more people should be open and watch great things happen. And watch who's, like you guys said, who's doing stuff. And those are people that are going to lead you. I love the masterminds. As I said, yes, I want to know what the top producers are doing so I know what I need to do in my business. And that's important.
Good stuff.
All right. Well.
All right. Maurice, you got the final words, brother?
No, I don't know final words. I'm going to pay these bills and then we're going to wrap this show up.
Sounds good.
See.
Hi, I'm Linda Garcia with Mortgages by Linda. We have over 21 years of experience in the mortgage industry, and we work with 15 different wholesale lenders to get you the lowest interest rates. We provide excellent customer service and look forward to helping you with your mortgage.
All right, that's our preferred partner, Ms. Linda Garcia. You can reach her at 1877 Team MBL or reach her at mortgagesbylinda.com.
Yeah.
I know that's one of your besties, isn't it, Katrina?
That's one of her besties.
We work out almost every morning together.
One of your workout warriors.
Yep.
So yeah, Miss Linda Garcia, reach out to her. Hey, so amazing show. Hey, thank y'all for impromptu coming on to the show last minute, just hopping on in your PJs. Appreciate you with the leopard print. Leopards on your shirt.
I think she said cheetah print.
Cheetah, leopard,
whatever. Everything's Jaguar in Jacksonville. Everything's Jaguar.
Yes, absolutely. Also want to thank Angie Lawson for hopping on as well with TNT Transaction Coordinators. So thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Joanna, for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chris, man, go ahead and I'm ready to rock.
Listen, man, another great show. Every week we're doing this thing each and every week on Tuesday from 6 to 7, where we giving you the real authentic truth about the real estate game, where we bringing top producers to lay out those gems for you. So tune in every single week from 6 to 7 Tuesday night. We love you guys. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Be about it.
We out. Peace.